Hey guys, Acute Jungle here. So, a question. Yeah, that's what it all begins with, is a question. Something that a lot of folk have asked me, and even something that I even asked myself, is the Windows 10 anniversary update. Is it gonna break my Linx Vision? Well, if you're looking for a nice, quick answer to that question, then look, you might as well go to another video. Kidding. I'll try to keep it quick. It's not a simple yes or a no, okay? Now, okay, how can I say that? It depends what drivers you're using, okay? If you're just using the drivers that came built in with the Linx Vision, then, well, there's a chance that you might encounter some difficulties. Now, I'm not saying not to use the drivers that came with the Linx Vision, but what you should probably do is go to www.linxtablet.co.uk. There's one of the moderators there, Follett, or sorry if I've mucked up your name, dude. He's always trying to improve the features on the Vision. He does custom, driver packages, tries to help out users, and he's put up a lot of really good information for folk that are experiencing problems. Because one big problem that I never really addressed in my other videos was a lot of people have issues with the SD cards. If you go to the forums, you can see there's a list of SD cards that work, because unfortunately you can't just buy one and hope for the best. You need to make sure that you're using a brand that's going to work. For some reason, the USB controller in the Linx Vision can be a little bit, icky. I don't know what's the word for it, iffy. And the reason is because people use different drivers. I think by default, Windows, the default Windows driver has some issues. So if you go to the Linx Vision the Linx tablet forums, you should get put on the right track. There's all sorts of different options there, and make sure to use the right drivers. There was even some folk who were saying they were having issues with the gamepad, the big dock, after the anniversary update. And that seems to mainly be from maybe people using incorrect BIOSes and whatnot. If you have any problems, just uninstall the hardware and then download the drivers again and reinstall. Display drivers, now that's something I have to talk about. The ones that came with the tablet, I've had issues with. For example, start the tablet up and you just get a blank screen. Even so, you can touch the screen, your fingers go around, you can see movement, but nothing's coming up. I don't know why, it was almost like the graphics were hanging. So what I did instead is, I no longer use the official ones from the manufacturer. Now, I'm not recommending you do what I do. Again, it's at your own risk. But what I did was... excuse me, I'll just get this up. Okay, yeah, Microsoft Office is doing some updates. If you look over here, you can see that there's an app right there. Oh no, there's a lot of glare there because of this freaking light, right? But I've got an Intel app on there, and that's the Intel Driver Installation Tool, right? Now, if you install that on your tablet, it's a bit iffy to use in tablet mode. You'll probably want to switch to desktop, but then you can update some of the Intel drivers. Remember, this is using Intel graphics, so it'll make sure that you can download a nice compatible driver. You might actually fire up and find out that the driver you have, depending on when you bought the tablet, is actually a more up-to-date version than what that application is going to try to tell you to take. So if so, then just ignore it. Just stick with what you've got. But so anyway, I did that, and after that, no graphical issues whatsoever. The one thing that the anniversary update has seemed to have affected quite a bit is the Xbox app itself. Now, I've noticed this on PC. I've got plenty of friends that have noticed this on PC. There's some major issues. For example, if you've ever seen the app's dependency on getting a Teredo address, I'll be honest with you, I don't fully understand what that is either. But for some reason, the app needs this Teredo address. And I've noticed a lot of times the app fails to get one. If you're on PC, okay, you can enter the command prompt and uninstall it, blah, 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 blah. It's like netsh, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but there's no easy way to really address that on tablet. I'll be perfectly honest with you, I've had no issues with the Xbox app on my tablet. I have had on the PC after the anniversary update, but I think that's because the anniversary update has done quite a lot of things. There's a lot of changes. Come on, anyone that uses a webcam knows that, you know, they've disabled the hardware encoding now, which registers, you know, renders your nice, like a Logitech. I use a C920. Just, you know, it kills it basically. You have to go into registry, change it, blah 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 blah. But no, it works. The tablet is working okay after the anniversary update. I just would tell you, look at forums, see what kind of drivers you're using, double check all these things. If the app for some reason does just totally conk out on you and doesn't work, there's a neat little command you can do, right? What you're gonna have to do is run PowerShell, right? Which is, you know, in your accessories, administrative tools, blah 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 blah. As admin, and enter the following: get dash app x package space asterisk Xbox app asterisk, and then space, then flipping vertical thingy, remove app-x package, right? That'll uninstall the Xbox app from your tablet. That's the only way to do it. There is no way to just, you know, like, oh, uninstall it, blah blah. You have to go into PowerShell, run that command. Now if you do that, that'll take the Xbox app completely off your tablet. So then reboot it. Once it's booted back up, go to the App Store and search for Xbox. And sure enough, the Xbox app will come up. It's for free. Hit that button, install it, and that'll reinstall the app. Again, give it a reboot after that, and hopefully that should fix any issues you have with the Xbox app. At least from what I've seen on the forums, for most folk, that seems to be doing a trick. And the controller, you know, just make sure that the drivers are up to date. It's quite simple. It shows up in your device manager, and you can, you know, just make sure it's working as intended and has up-to-date drivers. So, long story short, the anniversary update is not going to kill your Linx Vision. A lot of tablets that have only 1 gig of memory, yeah, they can't run it. But hey, if you've got the Linx Vision, you've got 2 gigs, so you're fine. Just drivers. Stay on top of your drivers. Make sure they're up to date. I can't recommend enough. Go to linxtablet.co.uk, right? Check them out and look for that guy Follett, and he'll keep you on the right track, man. He's, you know, really, really good at getting back to folk, helping them out with any kind of issues. But yeah, you should be fine. The Linx Vision, still a great tablet, still works. To throw the cat amongst the pigeons, I do wonder though, moving forward, if I had to do it all again, would I buy the Linx Vision again? Okay, most likely. Remember, I got a killer deal on mine. I got mine second hand. But given that the new Xbox One controllers have built-in Bluetooth, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, you could get one of the Linx 1010s, right? Now, the 1010 doesn't have a controller dock for it, but the 1010 does have a nice little case with a built-in, you know, you can get the keyboard that slots on. So you'd have a larger tablet, then just get an Xbox One controller, one of the new ones with Bluetooth, and you could be enjoying the same type of stuff that we do in our Linx Vision, only with the controller, and you could just set the tablet where you want. It's something I'd be interested to see. I need to actually scour the internet and see if there's any folk that are doing that yet. But yeah, hey, many months on, still enjoying the Linx Vision, still works great. I'll be honest, I'm not using it as much for my gaming nowadays. I'm actually back at college, so it's getting put through its paces, using Microsoft OneNote, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. I'm doing a lot of schoolwork on my tablet, and most of my gaming is happening at home. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you do have any issues with your Linx Vision, if the anniversary update has killed it, please let me know in the comments section, and maybe, you know, I can at least try to point you in the right direction, or try to figure out what the hell's going on. As always, if you liked the video, like. If you want to keep in touch and know when I come out with new stuff, hit that subscribe video. All your support's appreciated. And make sure to check out my other videos as well about the Linx Vision and other things as they come up. Right, guys, Acute Jungle signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy.